So was buying the new Revuelto from Lamborghini the biggest mistake I'd ever made? Everyone's wondering where it's been. It's been 7 weeks and the car has not been on the channel. It's been nowhere in sight. It's not been in my garage if you watch me on Instagram. I've had some unfortunate news with the Revuelto that I haven't shared with anybody.
Yeah.
Kept it a secret, kept it on the DL because I didn't know what the outcome was gonna be. Now I know the fate of the car. I've just got this key back literally right now. Mia's flown in.
Yep.
I've flown into Vancouver. I can't really disclose all the information. I don't really have all the facts and I don't want to spread any misinformation about this car. It's a new car. It had a bunch of issues. It was all under warranty, thankfully. It's all been repaired. It took 7 weeks. But damn, when I look at it, is it good to have this thing back? It is dead freaking sexy. In fact, I believe even with a few problems, this car still way outweighs anything Ferrari has produced or any of the other competitors. Naturally aspirated V12 with a hybrid system, 1,000 horsepower. It is a monster with this Viola Parsife purple paint job. And Mia and I just got the keys back. I have not driven this in just about 2 months. I drove the car a little bit when I first got it in Kelowna. I parked it in my garage at home. I moved the car and I noticed there was some oil on the ground. Not motor oil, transmission oil.
That sucks.
While we were going to Gumball, I shipped the car down to the dealership here. I came back from Gumball, I had heard nothing, and I was like, hey, my car should be home. And my car wasn't home. And so I've come to learn when I got home that it was still at the dealer and it required a bunch of service work and warranty work which was going to be performed. In the process of inspecting the car, they found a minor little tiny oil leak on the brand new Lamborghini V12. Because of Lamborghini knowing that these cars are not about to be torn down and have seals or anything rebuilt at the dealership level, they actually sent a new gearbox and a new engine for this car. You're not hearing me wrong. This is the second engine that this car has had since it came from Italy. Now, I want to make something clear. This car drove perfectly fine, ran perfectly fine, had no issues, wasn't blowing smoke. I had no idea there was even a leak on the engine because there was no oil on the ground. Lamborghini just wanted to take the precautions, which is amazing of them to do, and put a new engine in and a new gearbox. And today's the day that I've finally got it all back and I'm gonna drive it for the first time. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it the Royal Daily Driven Exotic Shakedown.
I was gonna say, you're not just driving it again for the first time, you're really doing a number on it.
Me and I decided instead of transporting it, we're gonna drive this car with its new engine and transmission from here, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, to the DDHQ. Not quite straight, but we're not gonna stop a whole lot. Basically over the course of 2 days, it's a 24-hour drive. It is 2,200 kilometers. And if the car is gonna make it, it's gonna make it. If it's gonna break, it's gonna break. Let's put it to the ultimate test, because they say it's good to go now. Is it? We're about to find out.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I have missed this beautiful interior. Oh, there she is. This thing's super sick, by the way, you guys.
Oh, the interior is so nice.
It is, you know. White's not my first choice, but I didn't inspect this car. I did not have an allocation. I was fortunate enough to get this because someone didn't want it, didn't need it. I got that phone call. It's got some Alcantara, white leather, white stitch, dry carbon all inside here, dry carbon all up and around the dash, all around the display. The key actually is really cool. It sits right in here in this little pocket, and we flip this up and we hit start. And you don't hear anything because when it first turns on, the car actually turns on in its electric hybrid mode. It doesn't actually turn the engine on until you do this right here. See this little red button? We're gonna turn this so it goes from city right here and it's gonna turn over to Strada.
Sounds so good.
Mia, by the way, my oldest of 3 daughters, is the one daughter, ironically being the oldest, who has never been on a long, lengthy road trip with dad. We're gonna try to make the least amount of stops. Fingers crossed, you guys, that the new engine and the new transmission in my Revuelto makes it 2,200 kilometers. This is the real test. This car has only 849 kilometers, and we're about to put 2,200 on it. So let's hit the road. In gear, Goes into gear, that's always good. It actually will only let you drive in electric mode until the motor's warmed up at all. So you can't even move the car under the power of the engine until it's warmed up. Protecting the engine.
Forcing you to let it warm up.
Let's protect this engine, please. Please.
Let's chat. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp, a resource I've been personally using for over a year now, and I absolutely love it, and I think you will too. Most people, when they think of therapy, think you must be really messed up or have a big problem in life to do that. The truth is, having somebody in your court on your side that's unbiased is really important. A sounding board, someone to talk to about things going on in your life. Anything you want to talk about, they're trained, they're professional, and they can help you. I talk to my guy weekly. We've kind of become friends along the way, in a level I can be really honest with him. Probably the only person in the world I can truly be as honest as I want without worrying about judgment. With BetterHelp, they're on your side whenever you need them. If you've been thinking about therapy, right now is the best time. Click the link below, fill out a questionnaire, and in most cases, within a few days, you get matched with a therapist. BetterHelp is simply an app and a platform to connect you with a therapist. They have thousands to choose from. If you're not happy with who you get paired with in the beginning, no big deal. You can change it until you find the right fit. I love it because it makes it so easy to use a service with a therapist. With BetterHelp, you can do video chat, you can do voice, you can even message inside the app. In fact, my guy will check up on me all the time. Somebody out there is thinking about me when sometimes I'm not even thinking about myself. We get really busy in life, there's a lot of stress. Sometimes it's really important to have that checkup, and that's why I absolutely love this product and why I feel passionate about it. And I believe you guys could really benefit from it as well. We have a lot of sponsors on the channel. This is the one that's truly for you and your health. So if you're struggling and think you can benefit from a therapy session, click the link right now and get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/DDE, 10% off your first month.
Oh, we have a nice little fall day to get out of Vancouver. It's good to be able to hear the engine behind us. All the indicators on this car are on the steering wheel. The steering wheel has like 27 or 28 buttons right here, and then the same on the other side. And then you have all of these to control basically everything that you need.
It's a lot of buttons.
It's a lot of buttons. We are in Strada cruising. As the car warms up, it's giving us more and more RPM range. Why don't we just jump into sport mode? Let's hear that new engine now that it's warmed up a bit. Oh man, that DCT double clutch transmission now, mated with the V12. It's so buttery smooth. It's everything you'd want from the Huracan, but now in the flagship V12 model. Oh, and the wing is up. The wing is up. Look at the wing, people. Yes, with that backdrop of Vancouver and the V12, does it get any sexier than that, Mia?
Looks
right?
pretty good.
If you like cars, that's the shot right back there. What's that?
Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, yeah.
All right. You're the navigator. Don't get us lost.
I'm not going
That was a last minute turn.
Yeah.
Last minute turn.
Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to read the sign.
You don't need to read the signs.
I know, but I don't trust myself.
You guys, we've gone all of maybe 4 kilometers. This is gonna be a long road trip.
I'm not good at directions.
She's new at this. She's not good at directions. You don't have
Giving
to.
your dad directions
But
is
all you have to
scary,
do is
okay?
read the camera,
I know,
girl.
turn right.
Well, it's a one-way street. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna want to make sure I keep an eye on the readings. Make sure the car's not overheating, make sure we're not losing oil pressure or any of that kind of stuff. If we do, we gotta pull over immediately. I'm also curious to know what the range is gonna be on this car with fuel. Because remember, this is a hybrid, assisted electronically. How far will it go?
Do we have plan B?
No, I don't do plan B. Your dad doesn't do plan
Is there
B,
any
Mia.
Lamborghini like dealerships along the way?
Seattle.
Okay.
We'll be calling Carlos or somebody to come save us. He just happens to be going down or up. Who knows? He goes back and forth all the time. Let's listen to the V12 Lamborghini. Woo!
I love this.
You what?
I love this car.
I love this car too.
Although what you were saying earlier, it's very smooth, the transition. Whereas you said before, you kind of like the SVJ, how it's a bit more jerky.
Yeah, and they still program, right now I'm in sport mode, so it's programmed, like tuned into the software to be a bit jerky.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, because it could be completely buttery smooth if they wanted to make it that way. I really want this car to make it to LA in one piece with no issues, because I really do like it, and I really want to start modding. And I have things in mind that I've already spent money on that are waiting for this car. So get excited about this car getting modded. Get excited. I got some sick stuff coming, you guys. Stuff that I've never done before to any of my cars as far as the brand or the make or the style of it. It's coming for this car. I'm really pumped. Well, we're gonna find out somewhere along the road of 2,100 kilometers to LA. Let's keep it chill. Border services. We have made it to the Canadian-US land border. We have the Peace Arch, which a lot of people get out and take photos with. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the beautiful state of Washington. Let's just keep an eye on all this stuff, you guys, and enjoy this beautiful drive because it's gonna change a lot in the next 14 and a half hours, day to night. We're gonna have mountain passes, we have Grants Pass to go over, and we're really going through 3 states. We've gone through British Columbia,
Yep.
We'll go through all of Washington, all of Oregon, and we'll be in California if we hit Sacramento.
3 states and a province.
3 states and a province. All right, this is kind of cheating because I do want to know what the mileage is going to be like for a full tank, but I'll let you know starting here. I'm going to run it as close as I can to empty, and let's see how far it goes. And it took 36.33. Not much at all. I got some fun information. There was a mudslide.
No.
Yeah, and the
Where?
road down here at 6 o'clock this morning got hit, and apparently it like took out the highway, like the freeway we're on.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyhow, if it's still there, he said they might have cleaned it up because it happened like 6 a.m.
Oh, okay.
But
That'll be interesting.
yeah.
Well, let's see.
We'll either drive around it, through it, over it, I don't know. This thing is all-wheel drive, you know. Let's go right over it. That's a thumbnail.
That is a thumbnail.
Hey Lamborghini, my car is broken again. I don't know why.
I was gonna say, although who's getting up to take that thumbnail?
You got a rock wedged up into the wheel. Hit our first little milestone, 1,000 kilometers, our first 1,000, so 1,018. I will let all of my US friends know when we hit 1,600 kilometers because that's exactly 1,000 miles. More importantly, we will be crossing that and then some on this journey. From 0 to 1,000, this thing's had a rough life, but it's feeling great. Now it feels awesome. And that happens sometimes when they make new cars from scratch. This is not the Aventador. This is a new engine, new gearbox, hybrid system, completely new chassis. The Revuelto literally is its own new flagship V12 Lamborghini. All things being said, it's doing pretty good. This is a pretty bad car.
1,000 kilometers sounds crazy. Like anything under 100,000 kilometers to me is like, oh yeah, it's not been driven too much. 1,000 kilometers is like nothing.
She knew.
She knew.
Let's see if she can make it all the way to La La Land though. And we're getting back on the 5. We've hit some traffic, but the sun's come out, which is nice. Unfortunately, there was an accident. We had to take the 405 around the Seattle area. Tons of traffic. Just the timing of it all, you guys, there's really not much we can do. It's rush hour. The California state line, that'll be around midnight that we would hit that. And if we do that, when we wake up tomorrow, we need to wake up actually pretty early because we will still have a 14-hour drive. Come with us, this is an adventure. This is true OG DD shit here.
I was gonna say, this, everyone always says like more driving. This is about as much driving as you're gonna get.
This is. So we're in Tacoma. Traffic was horrendous, but now I'm hungry. She does look damn sexy out here on these wet roads and a bit of a blue sky in the background. Awesome. What's this place called?
Please stay away from my car.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, man. I was just valeting it for you. What's this place called?
It's called the Palace Kebab.
All right, let's go see.
Just plain chicken, so
Yeah.
this is the best ratings closest to us.
All right, let's go. Is this place got good food?
Oh, it's closed.
It's closed.
Yeah.
All right,
Didn't.
no food for us. What is that? Cone-shaped thingy.
This is museum entrance.
Museum entrance. Mia's got us on this little tour of Tacoma. We're checking it out. It's quite an interesting little town. We're literally on the wrong side of the tracks. What the hell? Oh, we got art over here? This is quite the tour, Mia. I didn't even know you knew this town.
I know it really well, actually. Favorite place to visit, favorite place to
All right.
vacation, the family.
We are so off off the beaten path. Like, we're not supposed to be here at all.
No.
So take it all in, you guys.
This is your fault. You said gas station and now we're going over here.
All right, let's try this again.
This one looks open. It had a big open sign.
Yes, open is what we want. Food is what I like. Oh, this is the spot, and yes, it's open. Mediterranean food. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, popular spot too. Look at all the options. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. But we gotta get in and get out and get back on the road, okay?
Yeah, we do.
What are you having? You know yet? You know yet? You know yet? No, that's legit. Mia, you found the right place. It took a minute. Okay, we're gonna crush this and then we're gonna hit the road. How is it? How is it? How is it? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Okay.
Look how big it is.
I know, it's massive. All right, it is now dark, and the rest of this trip is gonna be in the cloak of darkness. Hopefully, traffic's gonna be a little more chill. Fire that engine up. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Officer turned off. Thank goodness. We are making ground, but not quickly because it's pouring out, as you can see. And we're only doing about 55 miles an hour. But currently the car's outlasting Mia and I. Because right now, my 45-year-old bladder's got to pee again. I've had like 10 pees on this trip already.
He's peed a lot.
Look at this thing though. She glistening. Glisten in. Water.
Water.
Snacks? You want snacks? Oh, bladder busters, as Dave would call them. Let's do it. Well, this is a big moment. Do you know where we are? What this bridge signifies? It's gonna say it here in a minute. Do you know?
We're in Washington, right?
Not after this bridge.
Ah.
Where do you think we are?
I don't know.
What's after Washington?
Portland?
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon.
The state of Oregon.
I'm pretty good with my states. I'm better than
No, you're
some
not.
people.
No,
hey,
you're not.
when I tell people I'm from British Columbia when I'm in America, they're like, what? What even is British Columbia?
Really?
Yeah, I know what Oregon is at least. I know it's a state.
And there's Portland. Pretty cool, right?
Portland's pretty cool.
Yeah, downtown Portland over there. So we have covered one province and one state. We got a little ways to go. Just a little.
Yeah, damn rush hour traffic
Really screwed us.
Yeah.
Oh hell, a CRX. You just don't see those anymore.
That's cool.
How cool is this? We got this shot of Portland. Oh, is this Carlos? Carlos. Is it?
Is it?
Dude, is that Carlos? Shut the front door.
Nope.
No.
Not Carlos. Oh, she's speeding.
Hey, it just spun all four tires
Is that bad?
at the speed limit.
Is that bad?
That's a lot of torque. Like,
Ah.
that SVJ would never do that. That is crazy. All I did was floor in like fourth gear and it spun all four tires. In fourth. Well, that got me. Damn. Give your boy a heart attack.
I was gonna say.
I was like,
We're both like.
is the Revuelto that much of a cop magnet? Ain't even speeding, bro. Look at the water coming off that car. Oh my God, it's just pouring out. Oh, you guys, this is a monumental moment. The first 1,000 miles on the car. There it is, 999, and we're about to hit 1,000. Come on. Oh, yay, 1,000.
Oh, you're officially over 1,000 miles.
That is so wild. So glad you got to do it with me.
Heck yeah.
Like, whoa. I swear Dave and I have been here before. We've been here before.
Yeah.
I've been to this McDonald's. No, for real. I made a video here.
Really?
Yes. Remember when it was cool to do that thing where you move the camera and everyone's frozen?
Oh!
I did that at that McDonald's with my Huracan.
Mannequin challenge.
The mannequin challenge. I'm not joking. I have a video on the channel of doing the mannequin challenge with everybody at that McDonald's. I am not, that's really weird. This car is crazy on fuel.
It really is.
This thing is averaging 23 miles per gallon. Well, the car's been phenomenal, but you know what? It is 1:10 a.m. We put in a solid 13 hours, Mia.
Yeah, we did.
That is a good day's rallying south, and I'm gonna be a bit cheeky because there was no good parking left, so I'm actually in an EV spot. Sweet. I love the headlights on this car, by the way. This thing is so sick at night with these headlights when you just have the daytime running lights like that. How cool is that? They absolutely crushed it with this design. Right here, we can plug it in. And
it feels wrong.
you go like that, go like this. Yes, it creates a little gap. Lock your car and walk away. Oh, how'd you sleep?
Great. Like a baby.
The Lamborghini is fully charged. I know you wanted to know that's very important. It's good to go. We gotta throw the bags in here. Well, she's all charged up. We'll throw a little more fuel in it. Oh, I love it. Wake her up. Starts in EV mode. Should we fire this thing up?
We've got 10 hours and 42 minutes.
It's a little longer.
707 miles.
Damn! That was a little concerning at first. What's going on back there? The engine's completely open to the elements. So obviously it's got water on it. So when it first starts to warm up, it steams out the back like crazy. First glance, I was like, oh, what's going on? Not awake yet, haven't had my coffee. Is the car on fire?
Oh my God.
No, no. We made it this far. Keep going, keep going. That's how you navigate. Girl, that's how you navigate from now on. 2 phones.
Oh.
Double fisting.
I was like, what, just actually getting it right?
This is the very first drive-through this car's ever been through.
Well, 1545.
Yep. Yeah, do it.
That one.
Oh yeah, thanks brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you. Spinach feta, yeah, right there like that.
make sure they're secure. Spinach feta, you got yours.
I got mine. Medford, it was a smash. Me and I, we'll be back again one day when we're driving through. Bring a different car next time. Maybe Mia's car.
Yeah, and then...
That's what we should do.
Oh, yeah.
To break it in, you have to drive your DD car from Canada to LA.
Oh my God.
Jason too. You drive your car, Jason drives his car, and I'll get another car. Just saying, just saying, just saying. Okay, where's that California sunshine? Oh yeah, we're not in California. It's in California. 655 miles, you guys, to go to the DDE HQ. And yes, the Revuelto will have finally arrived. It's doing amazing. Drives great. I love this car, actually. It's really, really a great rally car. It's just good at cruising down the freeway.
I was saying last night, it's actually really comfortable too.
It is really comfortable. How is that?
It's good. The coffee is helping.
You're not awake yet, are you?
Not really. No, it was hard for me to get up this morning, not gonna lie. My eyes felt like they weighed like 20 pounds. I think I just spat some spinach feta egg white wrap at you, sorry.
I also love that this car has 2 freaking cup holders.
Yeah, you stole it from Porsche though.
2 cup holders. That is Porsche.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you see that, Mia? Police here have unmarked gray Chargers. So we want to keep an eye out for any gray Chargers. It's actually really pretty up here. I'm glad we got to do this section of the road in the daytime. You know, with all the trees changing color. You got the reds, the yellows. It's pretty epic, actually. And the fog thickens. You can't even see that truck. Like, look at that. Oh, it's actually, that's not even a truck. It's an RV with a towing a vehicle. Couldn't even see that thing for like a second. Possible ice on the road. It is only 4 degrees Celsius out. Well, I was not expecting that. We do not have a winter tire on this vehicle. Come on, look how beautiful that is out there. Such a scenic drive, to be honest. California, hello! Mia, we made it.
We did. Nice. This is awesome. I haven't gone on like a road trip like this for this far since I was really little. So this will actually be logged in the memory bank for me, which is super cool. And in this car, which is awesome.
Here we go. So what makes it really official? the flag, and when you go through one of the agricultural stops where there is nobody. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
That is so weird.
It's bizarre. Now the big one. We've done British Columbia, Washington, and Oregon. But guess what? California as a state is
Huge.
as long as all of those. Well, obviously not including BC, but like from where we started. That's what I'm getting
Definitely
at.
bigger than some countries.
It's huge. There's more people in the state of California by a long shot, double, than everybody in Canada.
Holy.
Pretty close. I think there's like 65 million people that live, 60 or 65 million people that live in California. And we have like 35 or 39 million people in all like Canada. You know what we have to watch out for now?
What?
California Highway Patrol.
Your favorite.
My best friends. And our friends, California Highway Patrol. Oh, little hand sanitizer. You don't trust these, gas station restrooms. I got myself a protein shake. Stretch the legs out.
Yep.
Ready to do it? We're topped
Do the
up.
leg
Now we can actually jump in the car, and we have another, I don't know, probably 4 hours of driving we could probably do. We should see if we can run this tank all the way to empty.
Yeah.
We've only done halfway.
We got 8 hours and 30 minutes till we're at the HQ.
I bet we can cut 4 hours on this one tank. You want to try it?
Let's do it.
4 hour stint in the car. Okay, so we didn't make it very far, and I heard a really weird noise coming from my car. Mia noticed it too.
Yeah, it was weird.
What was this? What did it sound like? Try to describe it.
It sounded kind of like a clicking sound at first, so I was like, what the heck? But then, I don't know, it sounded like plastic or something.
Yeah. We were like, that's new.
Yeah.
Like, the car wasn't doing that before.
No.
So we only got like 2 seconds down the freeway because we heard it, and I pulled off again, and I looked under my car and found this. Wedged into the plastic, bouncing off the side of the car.
What the heck?
Yep. There's a little gap right here, and somehow it wedged itself into that gap. Good news, nothing's wrong with the car still. It was doing this weird thing where it also got one little fault. It had an exclamation mark here, and then a little error here, and it went away. And what it was for these sensors at the front of the car that has all the fancy cruise control that has the radar lock and everything, so you can lock onto a car, and the car just basically paces the car in front of you, which is these bad boys right here. So I think one of these, and I washed them off the last stop, got maybe a bit dirty, had a big bug on here. So I think if you hit a bee or something and a big bug sticks to it, then obviously those are not going to work. So no big deal, everything's still a-okay. Jump back on the road and stop wasting time with twigs and sticks shoved in my
We're
car.
a little bit paranoid.
Well, we are paranoid.
It was in the shop for 7 weeks, so reason
Right?
to be paranoid. But
How sick is that location though for a camera?
yeah, that is a good spot.
Can't do that on the SVJ. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm just pumped that we've driven this car this far and it's running flawlessly.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts so far on the Revuelto?
I am extremely impressed with, like you said, how long it's made it without like any issues. It sounds great, especially when you put it in the performance mode.
Oh, this mode. Hold on.
In Corsa?
Stand by. That is sport.
Sport.
And then you go from hybrid to performance.
Yeah.
You get down a couple of gears.
I've been messing around with some settings. It sounds really good. But then you can also put it in, what was the mode that you put, gotta yell now. What was the mode that you put it in where like the suspension was really soft?
Oh, I can do that right here. Dampening soft. Look, watch.
Dampening soft.
See?
Yeah,
And
so
now
when
it
I was
just floats.
when I was filming my time lapses for the stories channel, it was like perfect. No bumps, smooth. It was great.
Wait until I straight pipe this thing.
That's gonna
She's
sound
gonna
so
scream.
good. Yeah.
Honestly, love it. And now look, California sun's out.
Yeah.
The
There we go.
California sun is out. You got 8.5 hours of probably beautiful roads just like that. Buckle up, you guys. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be fun. And who knows? Could still go wrong in 8 hours. It could. I hope it doesn't. I love you. You're my #1 brand. I'm the #1 Lamborghini ambassador. Don't forget that.
Yeah, we're putting in a whole 8-hour shift here. There's plenty that could go wrong.
light on that says, please refuel. That is wild. Look at that. In the red. Put the fuel consumption and reset the trip 130 miles ago. And look at that. Proof. Averages 23.6 miles per gallon. That is crazy for a V12.
Yeah, we've almost been driving for 4 hours.
We've been driving for quite a while. Now, my eyeballs are probably up to here with piss because this car is outlasting me. I have to stop to go pee. I'm so grateful that fuel light came on, even though I'm sure this thing will drive another 70 miles. This is a home stretch, girl. 6 hours from here. Woohoo! Let's do it. Cruising. I got that adaptive cruise control button on here. You can see it right here. And I can change how far it paces the car in front of me. So you can see I have it a little closer. Now I can make it so it's like further away, and it'll actually create a gap between me and that gray car. Just simply using the radar at the front of the car. I gotta go pee so bad. I'm doing the pee-pee dance. By the way, check that out. Grandma had one of those, my mom. It's a Honda Del Sol, and I crashed it.
Oh.
I know. All right, let's try this again. How much do you think? How much do you think this thing's gonna take?
$68.
Look how gorgeous the Viola Parsife is in the sun. Like, finally, we can see this car in all its glory because the paint is really what does it on this car. No issues as far as I can tell. Oh, 7160.
That was close.
And we still had another quarter of a tank to really drive through.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot. I'm surprised the gas light came on that soon.
Yeah.
All right. Golden Hills are just gorgeous. This weather's amazing right now. Look at this view. And Mia, how much longer do we have on our trip?
We have 4 hours and 53 minutes, 326 miles to go.
I am almost tempted to say when we get down to the last 200 miles, we're on the home stretch.
Yeah,
We get down to the last 50 miles, like we've made it. This car has been amazing. It's not gonna break down. The real trick is when we get to the HQ, we need to put it on a lift, take the under trays off, and actually inspect it.
We know how to do that, me and you?
You and I don't, but we'll get Michael Essa to maybe do it. And Tim. We'll get them to get out the whatever it is. Whatever you do to unscrew the thing on the bottom.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
There's babies.
Baby cows?
Yep.
Oh, they're so cute. And more trucks. This is a pretty straight and boring drive, you guys. There's not much to update you on. I would say pretty good break-in period on the new engine and transmission.
Yeah.
It's been good, but we do got to get to the HQ, take those under trays off, and actually inspect it, make sure there is literally no oil on those trays anywhere. And another day, the sun sets and comes to an end, and we ride off into the darkness. Revuelto's still got no issues. It's doing phenomenal, you guys. So that's absolutely awesome because I do not want any more broken cars on the channel. Contrary to belief, Dave and I don't want any broken cars. We just film them when they break. It's drama. It's what's happening to us. So it's not like we're like, we want them to be broken. We want to drive them. And I'm loving this drive.
It's like glowing.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And then that's it. And hey, what's up, cowboy? Giddy up, buddy. Mia, we made it. What do we got? 1,895 miles, not kilometers, on the Revuelto. It didn't break down, didn't leave us stranded. In fact, it worked perfect the entire time, basically. So, oh, look at this. I'm excited to actually, as much as I love this car, I'm actually excited to get out of it because my butt is a little sore. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hold on, one more thing. That sounds sick. Come over here and sit here for a second. I want to show them something that's really, really cool. Life is too short to drive boring cars, and Lamborghini has not disappointed. This is not a boring car. In fact, it is beautiful, it is fast, it's sleek, it's got all the bells and whistles, and it's still got a naturally aspirated V12. And with the hybrid, it's actually brilliant because when I straight pipe this thing, I will be able to creep out of my house without pissing off my neighbors, and then just down the road, fire it up, and scream down the road. I'm not bothering anybody.
Evil genius.
That's right. Now, one thing that's really cool about this car is right here, there's a third brake light. We have the tail lights here, right? And there is a third brake light up top. And when you push on the brake, it creates the head of a bull.
Oh, what?
You haven't seen this?
No, you haven't shown me that yet.
It's actually pretty crazy. Let's see, can you guys see it? Yeah, I'm ready. You see the bull? How freaking crazy is that? Right? Sick. Absolutely sick. All right, guys, smash the subscribe button, join the DD fam.
Take a shot every time we fist bump during this video.
That's right, I love you.
I love you too.
Father-daughter, epic road trip, 2 days, but now it's time to get some sleep. Big things happening this week, so don't go anywhere. That's right, the 720 GTR might be getting a motor put in. What?